Alright, so it has been quite some time. We have, I think, last convened about a month ago. Man, it feels like forever. So I guess just life updates in general. Gotten quite a bit leaner. Yeah, we're at 203.4 this morning, and I started this cut at 226. So it's been about 11 or 12 weeks, and the main purpose of it was just to balance out my physique, but now I want to be a freaking freak. I want to add as much mass and size as I possibly can onto my frame. And yeah, so I figured, depending on what I'm taking, if we can put on tons of muscle by the time we hit classic physique, I guess, not debut, but re-showing at our next show, which I don't know when is going to be yet. That's the goal, just put on as much size as possible, and then conditioning is going to be key. That's my main thing, because my legs are usually the last to lean out of everything. Like my, everything on top. Like it doesn't take long for me to get like striated shoulders or like crazy obliques or I guess just like a six-pack. But the legs, that's where my physique is last to lean out. So that's kind of just something to look out for the next few shows coming up. Next order of business, meditations. Oh yeah, meditations have been going really well. Just getting in the groove. Not much has changed. Just keeping my mantra, sticking to the 20 minutes in the morning, 20 minutes in the evening. And I would say my focus has been refined over time. And I'd say my next thing that I really want to improve is just being with like the sheer joy of life on a moment-to-moment basis, because it's pretty easy for me to get into the meditation and then feel that like blissful joy all the way throughout. But everything outside of that, you're kind of like, it's a different circumstance every time. Even if you go to work every day. Oh man, I didn't realize this shifted. Even if you go to work every day, different circumstances. It's the different somethings every time. So I guess the tricky part is just finding ways to readjust and gently bring your attention back to the joy of being present. And that's where I think it's pretty interesting, because the only thing that is permanent is change. So might as well change our relationship to the change, if you catch my drifts. But anyways, for today, we're getting into a freaking good, solid arm day. I had half a cup of cooked cream of rice, 5 ounces of ground beef right before this, and a little bit of sriracha, so we are freaking set. Yeah, so probably get in there, get after it. The toughest part for me at this gym in particular is to find a place where I can record and pose, because it's not tough, because I can just pose in the locker room, but I can't record in the locker room. So that's been the toughest part for me, and that's kind of something that is I don't know, like it's like a huge perk when you have a gym where you can record yourself and pose at the same time. But yeah, whatever, we will find a way. There is one way that I can do, and it's it's like in the big bathroom stall. Nobody can really go in there. So as long as I keep my posing short and sweet, that's pretty much the only place that I can do it. So we'll probably have a good pump ups for arms today, and then yeah, we'll probably pose most likely in the restroom stall. But it is what it is. At least there are 3 stalls, so it's not like I'm, you know, really stopping anyone from doing their business. But yeah, anyways, let's get in there and get a freaking sick arm pump.